What's going on, y'all? So I just left the gym, right? Looked at one of my old posts, and it was something about being good to your lady, but a dude commented and said, in 2016, being a gentleman is being thirsty. But you know, that ain't the first time that I heard that, whether it's pressure from the homies or looking around and seeing all the assholes get all the girls. Depending on what you pay attention to, I can see why a dude would say that. But let me say something, man. I don't care what year it is. Being a gentleman ain't being thirsty. Being thirsty is more like when you got a girl and you still hopping in other girls' DMs like, hey, boo, what's good? Or whenever you ask a girl for her number and she say no, and you start talking about you ain't shit, no way, ain't want you anyway. Or she does give you her number and you send a dick pic the first day. Like, thirsty is whenever you can't keep a decent conversation going unless the subject is sex. Or you can't take her out anywhere, but she's always welcome over your crib to come kick it. Or whenever she wouldn't give you the time of day, so now you going around telling everybody she a hoe. Or whenever y'all was together, but now that y'all fell out, you telling all her business, shit she trusted you with, like, that's thirsty. But being generous or being courteous or chivalrous or whatever, that's only thirsty to a little ass girl. But if you're dealing with real ass women, being a gentleman ain't thirsty. See, the problem ain't always what you do, but who you doing it for. Because if you go up to a woman and offer to pump her gas or put air in the tire or hold the door for her, a real woman gonna appreciate it even if she don't accept the offer. You can't just give the sun, moon, and the stars to any old girl, and whenever she take it for granted, hold it against all women and use that as an excuse to be a fuckboy. But whatever you do, don't get away from the simple things. Like, if y'all driving and vibing and y'all holding hands and the conversation is good, pull into the driveway and sit for an extra hour or two to keep it going. Or if your money running low because you got a couple more days till that check come, don't let that stop you from spending time with her. Go ahead and make a little fort out of couch cushions or something and just binge watch on Martin for a few hours. Or you can walk up to her while she cooking and kiss her on the neck and grab her ass. Like, long as you choose carefully who you do this for, it ain't no problem. But if you don't, yeah, they gonna call you soft or a simp or thirsty. Same way you can't do this for the wrong person is the same way you can't do this for the wrong reasons. Don't do this for random girls just to fuck or in place of an apology for your girl. Do it for your girl to remind her she's worth the effort. Because the only thing thirsty about being a gentleman is if you're doing those things with strings attached or it's hush money for some shit you did wrong. But in that case, shit, your definition of thirsty ain't the problem. Your definition of a gentleman is.